It's Friday night, I'm not going out to dinner, not hanging out with my friends. I am home and I have a lot to do. The weekends are actually my time to get a lot more work done to prepare for the following week. And welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm a homeschooling mom of 3 children, and I make homeschool day in the life videos, homeschool curriculum reviews, answers, and tips and everything to help you on your homeschooling journey. Today I want to just show you my evening routine on a Friday night as a mom, teacher, and homeschool vlogger. So it's Friday night. You know what? I'm tired and my arm hurts. Let me get my tripod. Okay, that's so much better. I am exhausted. So just to update you guys real quick, just in case you are new to my channel, I am a homeschooling mom of 3 children. I have a 4-year-old who is in kindergarten, a 9-year-old who's in 4th, 5th grade, and then a 13-year-old, I'm forgetting how old they are, who's in like between 8th and 9th grade, doing 8th and 9th grade work. So and then on top of that, I'm helping a friend to homeschool her child who's in 1st grade and babysitting her 3-year-old twice a week. So today was one of those days, so I had all 5 of them and we got everything we needed accomplished. And it's Friday, so on Fridays, on the weekends, I normally take Friday and Saturday to do everything that I'm going to try to do tonight. It's already pretty late too. What time is it? Well, it's not that late. It's 6:37. But tomorrow I bought the kids tickets to go to, they don't know, to the Glaciers Museum. So it's a children's museum that we haven't been to in years, since my 4-year-old was a baby. So to her, like, she's never been there before. And so we just want to go and check it out. However, it slipped my mind that I was hosting dinner for my in-laws and my aunt and uncle tomorrow as well. So I have to prep my videos for the week. For next week, I have to prep my co-op. I teach at a homeschool co-op. Every Tuesday I teach 2 classes, so I have to prepare all that stuff, order any books I need, which I probably should have done already. Hopefully I have the books that I need. I think I do though. But I have to order the books for next week, for the next few weeks. Make sure I have all those things, order anything on Amazon that I need, or write down a list. So if I have to go to the Dollar Tree, and then I have to I have to prepare my lesson plan for all 5 kids for next week. So I have my husband with the kids upstairs. They're hanging out upstairs. My oldest daughter is actually at her neighbor's house. And then I'd like to tidy the house. It's pretty messy. The upstairs needs a good clean. The kids' rooms need to be cleaned. Their floors need to be vacuumed. I know I can't get all this stuff done tonight, but I'm gonna just do like the planning, the homeschool, the co-op, and at least the videos tonight. That is the plan right now. So while we're at it, I'll take all these things that don't belong in the classroom over to the kitchen. That table's sticky. I should probably wipe down these tables too. These toys all over the floor was way worse earlier. It's not that bad. The classroom's pretty messy, and my kitchen's pretty messy. So I just remembered I also have to do some online grocery shopping for next week. I don't have time to do any of that tomorrow. I'm gonna have to do some of these things on Sunday.
Friday's your day to detox.
We're going to the playground.
You're going to the playground?
We're going to the playground.
By co-op.
Oh, you're going to that one?
Yeah, by our old co-op.
By our old co-op.
All right, cool. I was just told I don't have to make him dinner because they're gonna go to McDonald's and the playground so I can get some stuff done. Thank you, Dad.
Your dads do. It's stuck.
I need help.
Anybody who needs help and is staring at their watch.
Well, whenever I ask my husband to entertain the kids, whenever he has to entertain Arlen, because Aaron's easy because he can just play video games with Aaron, but whenever I ask him to entertain Arlen, he would rather leave the house. So he takes them. That's my text message. So he's taking them to the park. So that gives me some quiet time to record and to do the things that I need to do. Okay, so as a nice little treat, my husband bought me a case for my laptop, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that on my Mac. And I have a secret. So when I was in college, I used to play The Sims. I don't know if you guys are familiar with The Sims. And now I got my daughter into it, right? So I don't have downtime. Like during my downtime, I'm recording and editing videos for you guys to watch, right? I don't do anything else that's fun for myself at all. Like I'm constantly doing something for the house, doing something for my homeschool, doing something for YouTube. So I forced myself to start playing The Sims again. So that's what I did today after school. I took 1 hour and I made my own little Sims family. And I played The Sims for that 1 hour, and it was relaxing. It takes away my stress because I'm doing something and my mind is not focused on my real kids. It's just like my fake family over there. And so it was relaxing. But it's important to have something that you do, if it's watching a show or if you have a hobby that doesn't require a lot of work, to do that for yourselves, especially as a homeschooling mom or even a working mom. Like if you do anything that's requires a lot of your brain capacity and physically tiring, you should definitely have something light and fun that you do for yourself every day. I don't do that every day, but I should try to make the time to do it every day. Okay, I need instructions. I don't know how to do this. Okay, so honestly, this is a lot more work than I'm willing to put in right now. So I'm gonna have my wonderful husband do this for me later. But look, it's an upside down giraffe. Isn't that cute? Because this laptop is where I do all my YouTube work, all my homeschool planning, all my co-op planning. So I need to keep it safe. But I'm not willing to take the 20 minutes it will take for me to do this right now. We will let him do that for me. All right, so let's tidy up this classroom so I can get to work. Okay, so as I'm cleaning up the kids' curriculum that was left here, what I'm gonna do right now is just pile this stuff and I'm gonna put it away. But I do have work to look over for today that I didn't check. My 8th grader does her work independently, and my son does too. And I need to go over it and make sure that it's all done correctly. But there's just too much going on here right now, so I'm gonna put everything away. And as I'm planning for the homeschool week, then I'm going to pull it out and check it at that time. So I keep my son's work in his work box over there in the corner, and my little one's stuff goes in that shelf, and some of her stuff goes here, and then I have a plastic bin for all her math things. And then my 8th grader, I made her, well, this desk was supposed to be for mine to work. Then when I got my new homeschool table, I started working out of there, and then I gave her my desk. So she does school in the living room over there on that desk. She has school over there, as you can see, papers on the floor and stuff. And that way she's not with the little kids, because they get kind of loud, especially when we're doing our group assignments and group things like science and Spanish. And that way she's just focusing. So the girls use color pencils all day long. So I'm gonna put them in here instead of in the pouch, because I'm constantly zipping them back up in here. And I'm just gonna leave it on the table. All right, so now that the table's clean and all that, not gonna worry too much about the other things. I vacuumed already one day this week. So I know I just put my son's things away, but because his planner is already out, I'm gonna go ahead and show you how I plan our homeschool for the week, and I'm gonna start with his stuff. So I got him this planner I bought it off of Amazon. It's from Global Date Books. I'll show you a complete review here in the card above, and there's a link there to show you where you can get it. And basically it just has the days, and then you have the tabs here that have the different subjects, and then I just write down what he has to do. He goes through it and he checks it off himself, and then whatever he needs to do with me, I usually put that in there. So we're gonna do that now. And there was my text messaging again. I have a little minion for my text messaging. So we are gonna do the week of September 14th, starting Monday. There's school every day. Last week we only had school 3 times. So I'm gonna grab his curriculum, and I'm also gonna get his math on the computer because he does Beast Academy online, and then have everything ready so I can just write out his lessons and all the things I want him to do. Okay, I have all my stuff now. If I don't grab all of the books that he's using, I'm gonna forget to put that into the schedule. So now I'm just gonna go, I'm gonna make sure, I have to check my planner and make sure that there's no days off or if there's any field trips this week coming up. So this is my planner from Plum Paper Planner, and I made it myself online, and they sent it to me. Check out that video in the card above. And then it's my teacher planner. It's my everything planner actually, but here I have any days that we have off, and then I have under the specific month. I have to fill it out some more. This shows if we have any field trip this week, which we do. So we have a field trip on Thursday. So I need to check out what time that field trip is and see if we even have time to do any school. And that's, I have to go on Facebook for that. Well, we have a co-op that we go to weekly for classes. Then we have a field trip co-op that we joined for the first time this year. And so they have usually one field trip a month every Thursday, but it seems like they have this month they have like a few, like 2 or 3 field trips. And as a matter of fact, I overcommitted myself tomorrow. I'm gonna have to opt out of the thing that I was supposed to do with them tomorrow because I bought tickets to the Glazers Museum and I'm cooking dinner for relatives, so I don't have time to do that other thing as well. So I'm gonna go on and figure out what time this is at. All right, so that event is from 10 to 12:30, which means we will be home possibly around 1. Which means we have about 1:30 until 3 o'clock to do school. No days off here, folks. So we still will be getting some work in. So what I do first is I write in the lessons. Like for math, I'll write in the name of the lesson that he has to do every day. And then for language arts, I'll write the lesson and the number. If we're reading, whatever we're reading, I will write the chapter pages that we're to read. And the same thing for like history and every other lesson. I'll fill all of that out, and then I just move on to the next student. And while I do that, I have an open house meeting that I missed that I have to listen to, and it's an hour long.
Not great. So, but I have loved it ever since.
So one thing I just added, I got off of Jotty A off of YouTube, is to help with multiplication facts, is to have them write it. Have my son write it 3 times, whatever one he's working on every day, and then give him a test at the end of the week. So I'm filling out this notebook now. Another thing that I do is when I'm going through history and science is looking to see what projects or lab experiments are due, and I will go ahead and order that stuff on Amazon or make a list to buy it at the store and try to get that done on the next day on Saturdays. So here I see some materials that I need. So I'm gonna write myself a little list on my phone. And actually I'm gonna put in my planner today because I'm kind of tired of my phone. And make sure I get all those things needed for these crafts. All right, so that is how I plan my homeschooling for the week. I'm thinking of just So the reason why I don't plan more than 1 week at a time is because you never know if somebody is not feeling good, if something random happens, or if they get stuck on a lesson they didn't understand and we decided to do it the next day. So although I was thinking of doing the next school week, I'd rather just wait, because I've had too many years where I would plan the whole month out, and sometimes excuse me, sometimes longer, and it never works out. There's always something. So I just do 1 week at a time. So every weekend I sit here and I just try to write in all the lessons for the week and just get that out of the way. So I'm gonna do my sons, then my kindergartners, then my 8th graders, then my 1st graders, in whatever order. And then I'll probably leave the preschool planning till Sunday, because I do want to get my co-op stuff out of the way first. And probably, I don't know, we'll see about the videos if I have time to do it tonight. It's already getting late, and I feel like I haven't accomplished much at all, and I've had the house quiet to myself. So I don't even know where the time went. I'm gonna have to watch this video back and see what I was doing all this time. So that's what we're gonna do right now. Once the kids get back home, it's still kind of early, so because it's getting dark already, I feel like it's like 9 o'clock at night. It's only 7:30, so I'm just gonna let them hang out and do whatever they want. So I'm done doing what I'm doing, and then I'm gonna hang out with them and just call it a night. So that is the plan for the evening. This is how I spend my Friday nights, and I love it. I don't want to go anywhere or be with anybody else but here with my family. So that's just me. So yes, I'm gonna go ahead and plan this out, trying to plan for more field trips this homeschool year, as much as we can with everything that's going on. But it was on my agenda, and I'm not just gonna let everything that's going on just ruin all of our plans and keep us from having fun. Although the kids are having more fun this year than they ever have had before, now that we have these 2 other kids in here, because they're all really good friends and they all have a blast together. So that makes me happy. But my son does need more play dates. He's around girls a lot. So he needs some more play dates with his buddies. So anyway, that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah, that's it. I'll see you later.